Gonna start the recording now for the next branch of dev. I'm gonna stream this probably till 1 or 2 a.m. And then I gotta set the server up and edit some videos. And then... whatchamacallit? I'm gonna nap, wake up, I gotta go out driving, then Pay4Pain, then FNF Titans, then the TMTM test stop. Yeah, and the FNF's framework mod, any chest rig or plate carrier all have the same exact armor values as long as you have one. Well, the only way you know is if you crack open the mod in PBO Manager or something, and then convert the files, and then see if see what you can get out of it. And then I gotta write down more orders here, so I'm gonna start going over things. No, never mind. Tootie, I saw your message. I saw Gore saying they were fine. I'll look into it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish the kits, build the loadout, and then we'll do the 113 test for the hell of it. And then I'm going to build the interior testing, the perimeter for the op, and then we'll get back into custom comps because there's a few extra ones that people have requested. So we were on the ammo bearer. And I'm going to individually test all these kits to make sure they have everything, because I am very adamant on, for this scenario, everything being the level it should be. There's no limit, Natty. Some of the bigger stuff is limited because you have to pre-build it on the server, but realistically, it can just keep going and just keep going until I officially call it, which is going to be why there's a 2-hour deadline. You know, we could do a tractor with a ZU on top. I guess that would count as a technical, though. So whatever the price of the technical is, but I would have to pre-build those. I'll put those under specials, actually. I'll pre-build a handful of them and... C'est la vie. But again, we'll get there when we get there, guys. Let's just do our kit testing. We still have an hour to go, give or take. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna clear that. 10... 50... Oh... 51 or 54? Give me a second. $54. Perfect. All right, let's go down kits. A Euro with the ZU-23 on top is a glorified tractor with the ZU-23 on top. Right, but it's about the aesthetic. What's that? All right, 15 mags. Because I gave him 5 spares. Radio, GPS, night vision, PDU. Frames in AO. What's causing that? It's probably the T-14 causing those hiccups. Which means we aren't going to be able to do a ballistic shield, but... yeah, RGO, RGN, 2 smoke. Handgun. Yeah, alright, that's a balanced kit. And let's skip to the squad, because the CLS is going to be the same on both sides. Yeah, I know, I like the shield effect, but I will get rid of that shield if it's causing those heavy hiccups. Unfortunately. Yeah, so I do get radio comms with that. Yeah, that hiccup has to go. Custom faceware, I'll let them have that touch. It's not the T-14. I'm gonna start deleting components. I have a sneaking suspicion it's the Tunguskas. Like with the radar. I don't know why. It's not going down to 30 anymore. Oh, no. It's something with that submarine, though. It might just be the physics behind it. Try the VLSs. Why would it be the VLSs? Is the fact that part of it's under the map? Huh. We don't have... I removed the windmills because they were glitching. Yeah, so it still spikes down to 50. Without it. Like 55. So... I've given this kit the seal of approval, right? 10 mags, 5 in there, the PDU, yep, it's all good. Let's check the CLS. Yeah, it could be the thing's just trying to calculate their position. I'll give it some elevation in a second, but let's try the VLSs because that seemed to have the most improvement. No, I just noticed another spike. Yeah, down to 30. Here, I'm going to give it some elevation. We'll continue on. So this is a 36 kilo kit. Red dot and a bunch of medical. And if I check my own pulse, I can give myself blood, so it doesn't matter. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it spawn on something. So let's give it something for the helicopter to rest on and see how that goes. Team leader kit test. Yeah, we scrubbed the idea of the rotors on the sub because it was causing massive issues. Still noticing some drops. Yeah, I just saw another one. It's not going into 20s, though, so some of it was rendering on the ground, though. Now, hypothetically, if I put that thing in motion... If I just have it lift... Oh, it did not like that. Because the issue is, let's say I'm sprinting. You see these little hiccups here? See if I need to hit that tree. Yeah, those hiccups are too much. I'll provide smoke rounds in the box, but that one's pretty good. Let me, perhaps it's the T-14 rendering in fully on the Vic. So if I were to expose it, and I could turn it upside down because it's not going to be crude, it's just there as a module piece. But because playable frames is the most important part. The shield's optional, in all honesty. Because this would be a cannon that, you know, acts as a defensive weapon. But let's test that out. Yeah, the wheels are on. Let's try that. See if the spikes are still super bad. The AI aren't going to fire from the upside-down tank. If you flip any vehicle or object 30 meters off of its base to the left or right, it will disable. So that tank I'm purely using for the shield generator that it creates with its trophy system. It's still causing it. So it's going down to 40 now, but readjusting it from the centerpiece helped it. So really, I think it's just stuff that's clipping. So if we get rid of the Tunguskas, oh, I just got rid of one of the turrets, that's fine. So the lowest it's got, I just saw it spike to 47, but that's playable. So it's the Tunguska radar that's causing that. Five times the 150 is 750. Plus 1, so that would be an extra 150. It's 900 for him. Yep. And we gotta consider all the AI we're throwing at, so we want these spikes to be as painless as possible. It's still spiking down to 41, but this is us looking into that direction. So if I replace the Tunguskas, it's more likely trying to calculate its own position orientation since they were never meant to be aligned. Which explains why all the slanted stuff is causing frame loss. So if we got rid of these, for example, there's some truth in that. The lowest I've seen it go is 53. $51. 50. $40s. But looking in that direction... If they're invisible, they don't fire back. But again, if you completely delete it and let the sub fly off... Okay. I'm having that thing. But now we know the angled stuff. I'm gonna... Okay. Because I can always re-add it. I'm gonna delete the T14. And the Tunguskas. And let's see what it does with that. Check Rifleman AT. Doesn't have a GPS. Idea. If the issue is the scripts it's running, why don't I just disable it all and then re-enable it? That might break the attach to, though, but this is why we check. Let's see. Special states. Disable simulation. That was 18. Just gonna go down the list in a random spot check. Marksman. You can't scale if you disable sim. Disable, set scale does not work in multiplayer scenarios. That might be the winner. He doesn't have any MVGs, but again, the MVGs don't matter because it's not going to be night. That could do. Because we send it on its own. So if it's causing the frame spikes on its own, if I send it on its own so it's not dealing with anything that's like the end boss unit, I don't mind the frame spikes being this bad. Because it adds to it. It has a distortion field, blah, blah, blah. So that's fine. But that means I have to sit, like, that has to be my end piece. I only enable its simulation when it's ready. That'll also prevent Malin from spawn camping it with these frickin' helicopters. You can't change it to a destroyer carrier because those items are module. Let me show you. Can't do it. It's this module. You have to spawn it in as a group. Let me explain why. That doesn't control it. It's a custom composition that you don't have the parts access to. And even then, you won't have control over all of it. Same with the carrier. You can't do it that way. The only reason you've seen me be able to do it in the past is because I attach everything in Zeus. The more you know. Yeah, it sucks, but that's how Arma works. So my question now is, before I test that ammo bearer, yeah, we'll get back to it on custom comp now that I know what to build. Let's finish the AO and then we'll go back and build more. Yeah, give me 1 second. Wolf's DMing me. Hold on. I haven't been looking at Discord because I've been streaming for 8.5 hours, so if they DM'd me, I'll get back to them when my stream ends. The Stoli thing... Yeah, it can be back-to-back. I'll just be sipping it through, but if they want me to chug it, I'll chug it. Yeah, no, I get you. Alright, sorry. When the head admin of TSB messages me, I didn't notice because it's buried in a bunch of DMs. But yeah, just a quick head count. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 chat bubbles. I had to answer 32, but... Hold on. You know, wait a second. I think there's something wrong here. Out of curiosity. Okay. Okay. Now, if I were to just, do a little bit of, problem solving here. And we were to look back. Huh. See, it only barely spikes into 50 now. Huh. Interesting. So, I think we found the problem. Pay4Pain, however many fire teams regulars that gets, that would be 6? 6 regular fire teams. I gotta write that down. Alright, well, found the problem. So 20 mags, 2 boxes, 2 rockets, more ammo, no spare grenades though, but they've got boxes for that. Do you have an inventory, by the way? You do. Let's see if I can fill that with medical. Isn't it great that we find the source of the lag so we can just fix it? Disable simulation, disable damage, and that should prevent them from doing that, but I guess we'll see. Tributes General. We'll do tech stuff at the end. Multiplayer, custom position. 90. Why am I having a brain fart? Settings, multiplayer, select respawn position, save loadout, enable disable AI, enable dynamic groups. And I need to go put the dev extension in there, which I can just copy. No, I didn't put it in Dresler 8's, but it's definitely in this file for Cherno. Cool, that'll let me respawn on position. Okay. Crap, the fucking fatigue is hitting me. Yeah, rest in peace, Adrenaline. I mean, it's been 8.5 hours streaming, so it makes sense. But there's some off-stream things I gotta handle after this, so I'm really debating. Oh, shit. Is this the 5-4 or the 5-1? Of course you don't tell me, so I'm gonna have to individually test all that.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Irregulars. Alright, 4 irregular squads too. God damn. Oh, shit. Okay. Crap. Here's the deal. This means I'm gonna pass out in the next 30 minutes, and I need to get a few things done. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to work until I pass out on my chair. I've done that before. And get everything I done on the base, but I'm not going to work on the custom comps until I start streaming again. So I will stream tomorrow morning before Pay4Pain, and I will finish development, and we'll take the rest of the pre-orders. But I need to crash. So, thank you so much for watching. I got to sort the DMs, too. There's still so much I got to do. I'm definitely having coffee tomorrow morning, because it's going to be a long day. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Krill, I've been doing well. Sorry, I'm wrapping this up right now. But I'm about to pass out. I'm just... damn it. Body betrays me. Otherwise, go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. I'll be back tomorrow morning. If not, we'll be back at 1:30 for Pay4Pain. And I'll fix what the thing is, the ship is. And let me write down that enemy A10. Otherwise, guys, go operate operationally and enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world. Whew.